Okay, just a quick visual. The stars are out, so it is definitely not dusted up. I can see them clearly. It's not picking it up on the camera. The moon is super bright and super close. I mean, you can see it with your naked eye, so I'm guessing it's not a billion miles away either. And there's my lone star out there. It's always not that far away from the moon, by the way. Perfect diagonal to each other. I bet if you were to measure that, like mathematically, it would be perfectly in line with each other. Trying to get them both on the same screen. There they are. I like that star. It's so bright. And my husband's like, "Oh, that's Venus." I'm like, "How do you know that?" "Oh, yeah, everybody knows it. That's Venus." And I'm thinking, well, that's before we figured out everybody was lying. Who knows what that is? I don't believe anything they say, so I no longer believe that that's the North Star and that's Venus. But that's definitely not the North Star because it's not north. So now I guess the second, he thinks in logical terms, like, everybody else that don't believe us, he's gonna stick to the facts, no matter what I try to tell him. And he actually is somewhat awake. I mean, I finally got him to believe the chemtrails are unusual, but I don't think he buys into it at all, that it's poison and that what they're trying to do and block the sun and all that. But he goes with it, just to shut me up, I suppose. Oh, the choppers are back. Let's see what's going on there. But yeah, he sticks to logic. So, and God forbid I tell him, well, how do you know it's Venus? And he gets all pissed off because there I go again. They don't like to be those people that are not like us, that are not fully awake. If you notice, and I know you guys notice because you all have the same exact situations, they get very pissed off if you try to, in a good way, tell them that they've been lied to, and this could, you try to be gentle about it. Like you don't want to flat out call them like, "Wake up, stupid! Everything they told you is a lie." So what? You got to start looking at everything differently. You can't come right out and do that but it doesn't matter. Even if I say it in the nicest way, it's like, babe, listen, they've been lying about everything. So the chances are that everything that you think you know about what they're telling you on TV about these channels he watches all the time about the universe and but that's all a lie too. We've already established that anything the media tells you or Hollywood or these shows is just another way to brainwash you. Yep, that's what they say, so it must be true. So who knows what that is? I mean, I'm not saying it's not Venus. I'm just saying the chances are it's probably not true. But you can't say that because they get so pissed off. Like the conversation ends right there. He's done, because he's taking it as an attack on him, like I'm attacking him for being so stupid he doesn't know any better. But that's not really what I'm doing. I'm trying to just point out that everything that he's been taught and told is not true. Everything. But it's not. He's like, just like when I bring up flat Earth. Now, I'm not saying 100% that the Earth is flat. I'm leaning towards it's flat because it just makes more sense than the other way we learned it. I don't think we're moving at all. I think everything else is moving around us because it's flat. Now, have I ever been to space to see that? No. But if you start thinking about it logically, why wouldn't it be flat? The horizon, everything's flat, and they could just easily make it curvature. They could show you pictures from NASA all day long, but NASA's also a phony and a fake, so why would they tell us the truth? It's everything, but he won't even believe that either, so I try, but unless this all comes out and someone actually says this is this, that, the other, and they prove it, he's never going to buy into it, so That's the struggle. But, yeah. So anyway, what I was going to tell you today is I saw at least 5, um, the chem planes, at least 5, trying to start up, their whole thing. And like a few hours later, it would be all dusted up, and they would expand so much that it would be covering the sky. This is the first time ever, actually, that they faded out. They never really it never got near the sun. It never dusted up the sky. It just kind of like the line stopped. I didn't even know where the plane went. And then it spread out a little bit, and it went away. It was gone. And I saw it 5 times from different angles, north, south, everywhere. And then it didn't work. It never held. And that's a first for me. So I don't know if you guys have noticed that too, but yeah, I was like, oh man, it's going to get really bad tonight. It's going to be really dusted up by 5 o'clock because here they go. And it never changed. The sky remained clear. They disappeared, and a new one would start up, and then that would disappear. It's pretty intense, actually. It was like, whoa, what am I watching here? Because everything's cool out. If you stand out, you guys know this, but if you stand out long enough and just keep looking up in the sky, it's endless. It's like endless fun. It's frustrating, but it's fun because you'll learn something different. You'll see something different. You always will see something different, or something new will pop into your head, like, wow, I never really looked at it this way, because there's always something. And I think that's happening on purpose, for those that are seeing like us. But anyway, it's freaking cold out here, so I'm going inside. Come on, Als. Let's hope for tomorrow. You guys got water? Oh, no? Okay, hold on. Just get water real quick. Hold, please. There you go, Vivian. That's my baby. That's my baby. That's my baby. That's my baby. Okay.